Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of the Diary of a Lawyer. And today, I just want to briefly talk about the human rights issues relating to what is termed as estate regeneration. But this is in a specific case in Southwark, the London Borough of Southwark, which is in the southeast of London, but which is also very central. And what that means is that the desirability of the area and the price values of the area and proximity, or which is almost central London, actually it's within the central congestion charging zone, has made the area susceptible and vulnerable to so-called redevelopment by the local authority, which campaigners and local communities say displaces, dispossesses, and disenfranchises communities in the interest of corporate mosaic figures and just more transitional demographics, international in nature, and therefore undermines the very apparent reason that the local authority claims to be the reason for what they call as redeveloping or regenerating the area. But in relation to this very specific case, according to press reports, the lady has lived on the same council estate for 30 years and has taken the local authority and the developers to the High Court regarding plans to demolish her home. Reported as Asen Dennis, who is 64, and he's fighting to keep her near her home, and says that plans for redevelopment amount to quote-unquote social cleansing. One of the landmark cases, or the landmark case, concerns Aylesbury Estate, which was once the location of more than 2,000 council homes and follows wider trend of social housing being replaced with expensive private properties, as I mentioned earlier. Now, in terms of the specific case, the second phase of the project to bulldoze and rebuild what was once one of Europe's largest council estates proposes to cut the number of social rented homes in favor of shared and private ownership. Public figures show that there are around 327 social rented homes, and a further 46 sold under the right to buy on the site. And the proposal is to replace them with 614 new homes, only 163 of which would be socially rented, although 50% will be classed as quote-unquote affordable. Now, Southwark Council and Notting Hill Genesis are named in the claim, which was filed at the London High Court in London yesterday, today being Wednesday, 10th May 2023. The claim argues that the council acted unlawfully in granting an application to effectively tweak some of the wording of the original planning and permission to what they term as regenerating the estate, which effectively make it easier to allow changes to the master plan. What critics argue, according to press reports, is that, quote-unquote, that this is more profit for the developers because they keep changing the planning according to the applicant. They kept changing the planning